family planning is nowadays being done even to the children. And again, if you are a woman and you have used any form of family planning, I'm telling you those things are hormonals, and those things react differently. That's why most women don't understand themselves, because you started changing, you are altering your hormones and altering your feelings and altering your mental state at a very young age. Now this kind of a person cannot be, I'm just telling you the truth, cannot be a normal person, maybe in the future. There are some people react to these things differently. Like you will hear that another thing that is also killing our marriages nowadays is the family planning.
Yes.
Actually, family planning also kills some of the marriages. Some family plannings can just make someone, I don't know how to say this, but dead, if you understand me. Totally dead. I'm a woman, I've also tested these things, and I'm talking about what I know. Totally dead. Then how do you expect this marriage to be alive when a woman's feeling is already dead because of the family planning they are using? And some of these people, they just go, oh, I want this, I want this. Nobody is telling them. Nobody is even, in some hospitals, also in private hospitals, they just give you whatever you want. If you say you want this 3 months injection, they just give you. You want the 5 years, whatever, the Jadel, they just give you without even knowing which one is suitable for you. To some hospitals, they know, they do the testing and all that. So I can say that according to me, against this family planning thing to our young children. As much as we are trying to, at securing their futures, we need to talk to our children and teach them the values of taking good care of themselves and all that. We don't need to allow this. It's like you're now allowing her. You just go and do whatever you want to do. You will not get pregnant. Your future is secured. You just go and do whatever you want to do. No.
I think it is true whatever you said, because whatever this parent is trying to tell the children is that they can do whatever they want with their body, whatever they want with their life, but there's no, so long as you won't get pregnant.
You are telling a 13-year-old girl, you are old enough, you can just have boyfriends. How many do you want? Just do whatever you want to do. You will not get pregnant, my daughter. Your future is secured. You will not get pregnant. Because why take a 13-year-old to have a family planning? Why not just take your time to advise this child what not to do and what to engage in?
Now, speaking of maybe young people, maybe children that are being introduced to marriage or maybe to family planning at a very tender age, there's these young people who are rushing into marriages without seeking advices from the parents, without getting into those marriages with the right age, and also without probably knowing, because it all began with it all begins with probably, let's say, campus students. They love this so much because probably you find that a man or maybe a boy one has moved in with a girlfriend. They say now, you know, times are tough. Why don't we just stay together this time, so that at least the little money that we get from our parents we can share. Then they end up probably getting pregnant here, or maybe getting married, maybe moving together for life at a very young age. Why do you think young people are rushing into this marriage?
Cliff, I can say that we have so many broken families, so many broken children, so many broken marriages because of this thing we are talking about. We meet in a college. My parents doesn't know you. I doesn't know you. You don't know my background. I don't know your background. We just meet and then we decide we are doing this. We are staying together. Then there's a child here, and then maybe after school now life is harder. Am I supposed to go back at home? Am I supposed to do this? We start hustling and doing this. After 3 to 2 years, that marriage is broken. The child is broken. Then the man will also go to another marriage. Now, marrying early, I can say that is also a very big problem and a very big challenge, because number one, you don't understand yourself. You still don't understand yourself. You know, when you just join college, you are in a situation whereby you don't understand the financial status outside here. You are still being supported by your parents and all that. So maybe you don't understand the real situation, the real responsibility. You don't even understand yourself, how you are supposed to be doing things and all this. But you see the situation whereby people just get married because it's a norm. Actually nowadays in colleges it's a norm. You enter first year, by second year you're already married with a child, and you stay together and you people are married, and then after college, then when you go outside, there's no support from your parents anymore. That's when you realize, so this thing is very tough. Oh, so it's tough like this. And mostly the people who realize that something is wrong is ladies. Let me tell you why. it's even wrong to take a lady to school hoping we'll marry that lady.
Yeah.
Ladies, it reach a point when we mature, and then a lady will start wanting something different. He looks at you and he feels like
you are not the one.
Not, you know, is not the one. So that's when a lady, and okay, so we married from college. Now we are outside, we are hustling. I'm an intern in this big company, and then I see my boss who is not married, and my boss now wants to marry me. What will I do as a lady? What will I do as a lady? Ladies will also feel like now this is the real man. That's when a lady starts feeling like this is a real man. I don't want to be in this anymore. Very few of such marriages, early marriages, most of the ones in colleges and whatever, survive. Even marriages from high school. You just find that people are from high school and then they elope together, they start staying and they call it a marriage. After some years, there are children involved, but now the marriage cannot hold because now people are making serious, they are realizing this was a mistake. So that's why I can advise young people, don't rush into that. Don't rush into marriages. So without your parents' approval, don't. Take
because
your time.
Nowadays, most people rush into marriage before even their parents approved, and you find that probably they've gotten kids and everything. The way you mentioned something that they say in law that it's chwanyro. They'll chwanyre the first time, then without knowing the second time, the second born is here, without knowing the third born is here, and the family is growing. And then it reaches a point where probably this lady, she is an intern somewhere, like you said. And then she feels like, hey, kumbe there's something that I was eyeing.
I cannot do this.
I cannot do this
now,
anymore.
Let me tell you something. Back to traditional way. Traditionally, there was no marriage between people of the same age group.
Yes.
A woman is 22, the man is 23. Those people cannot survive that marriage because it will reach an age. You know why the man is supposed to be older than the woman, for you to be the man. And then they say that women will mature. It reached an age when a woman now you are mature enough. Now you cannot deal with someone who is reasoning the way you are reasoning. You need someone who reasons more than you are, and you need someone that make you feel like he has the power over you. You see that power, that thing is just there, like this is the man, this is my man. It reaches a point he's looking at you and you are reasoning the same. When you tell him that you don't have money, you don't this, then he's also asking you, so what are we supposed to do? It reaches a point when a woman needs someone, he calls and informs this and this and this is happening, and the man takes the action. That person cannot be your age mate, can never be your age mate.
Now, why do you think nowadays people don't feel like, because nowadays even men are comfortable maybe dating or maybe getting married to women that are older, maybe 2 years or 3 years older than them. In fact, they say that when it's above maybe 2 years older than me, then well, I can think about it. But then mostly it ranges between, probably you find that they're the same, their age mates, or maybe the lady is maybe closer, maybe the man you can find maybe 2 or 3 or maybe 1 year older. That is when now the problem begins. But you know, in the olden days, probably from how we found it, the norm, the routine was like you have to find a man who is 5 years older than you,
and not more than 10 years older than you.
Yes, it has to be 5 years older than you. And even in line with that, in the olden days, I used to hear people saying that, or maybe our parents used to say that, by the time you are starting to know somebody, at least know this person, maybe date, be in a courtship, maybe relate for not less than 5 years.
Actually, it was a process. It was a process of doing things. You know someone, for the first 6 months, you people are just knowing each other. You have not decided whether you want to be in a relationship or not. You are just knowing this girl, you are just knowing this person. You can meet, you can talk, you can just say hi. You are not talking about anything intimate, nothing like I want to marry you. It's not even there. Then they say after 6 months, now by that time you are also supposed to be doing background check on this person and all this. You are asking people around, oh, that lady, oh, she's a good one. Then, oh, now I can go ahead. After 6 months is when you enter what is called courtship. And courtship is not about the relationship people talk about nowadays. Nowadays, I'm telling you, after 3 months, the child is already there, the woman is already pregnant. People meet today and they just kick it off, they're just doing it. People meet today, after 2 months they're staying together, so you don't even understand yourself, you are staying together. You are in a stage, it's called talking stage. You are in a stage whereby there are still so many things you can't see. It is called the butterfly stage. 3 months, the first 3 months of a relationship is they call the butterfly stage. You won't see any red flag. Everything is, I don't know, white. Everything is pure white. Everything is sweet. You don't see anything red. You don't see any problem with the person. After the 3 months, the butterfly stage disappears, and then now that's when you start to see, you start to realize this person smells bad. You start to realize this person doesn't do this person doesn't like doing this and all this. So this thing about people just meeting today and tomorrow they are getting married is also wrong. There's something you talked about, I wanted to talk about, I don't know where it has disappeared. Okay, I want to talk about the age. Age really matters in a relationship. Now you are a woman of 20 years old, then you want to tell me you are married to a man who is 20 years old, or 40 years old plus. That is your father. Now that relationship is a relationship between a father and a daughter. The man will want to treat you as a child, and as a woman you feel like that's where the problem becomes. The man is supposed to treat you as her child. Now you are in a relationship with someone who is your father's age, someone who is supposed to be your father and guiding you and telling you this. Even the way this person is going to correct you is not the way partners correct each other. This person will be giving you instructions. Do this and this. Do, like anakuona aje, like a child. This person doesn't see you like a mature woman. A man is 20 years old dating a woman who is 40 years plus. And then you expect this woman to respect you as a man. How? They cannot. That's why they call them errand boys. You just see you as a boy. And you are a young boy to this person. They just do whatever you want to do, satisfy himself, then pay you some token, and then you leave. That's why I'm saying when you are entering any relationship, any marriage, you need to know the motive of the other person and the reasons why you are also starting a family with that person. Some people don't start a family. Some people, there are men out there, they don't care whether you are having 10 children for them. Actually, you'll hear a man is saying that he's not married, but he's living with a woman. They already have 4 children. Now the woman believes we are married. And the woman is like, we need to go home, we need to go see your people. You know, we are already having children. This man is just taking you like this. Just know you are not married. You are in an arranged relationship or whatever it's called. That's why they say it's a scam. One day you'll just realize that the man is even married somewhere else. Or you realize that the man left you long time ago and went ahead and married another woman. Now, you are still waiting for that man to take you, introduce you, and you are already giving birth to that person. So how we start our relationship, how we start these marriages also is a very big problem in the society today. We just meet in town, we start a marriage. I don't know your parents, you don't know my parents, you don't want to introduce me to them, you keep on postponing, and then later on I realize, oh, so you have a wife at home, you have a family at home. So what, someone is asking you, hey, who am I to you? And all these questions. If you start a relationship whereby this man comes to your home and informs your parents, before you people start anything, I want to take your daughter as my wife. That's the proper channel. So we fail to follow the proper channel. Another problem why marriages are nowadays labeled as scam. Yeah.
All right, that is a very interesting topic over there. We are taking a very quick short break. We are coming back with some few discussions on finances, communication, and also trust in marriage. Finances have become a problem in our relationship, and also communication has also become a problem in most of our marriages.
Yes.
So we are coming back with that and also more. Stay tuned. We are taking a very quick short break. We are coming back with more.
Be in gi lek mar bedo jafuambo, jalendo e wang' jowi, kata jalony e weche mag mbui. Riwri kod kar tiegruok mar Cityscope mondo iyud lony e chano chenro mag wang' jowi, fuambo kod puodho weche manyien moyiedhi. Yud puonj kowuok kuom jolony magwa mondo ibed gi ng'eyo mang'eny e weche mag fuambo. Ndikri kaka achiel kuom jopuonjre mondo mi ichak wuodhi mar bedo jafuambo. Mondo ing'e mathoth, dwarnwa tol kokalo e namba 07 26 32 4028 kata tudri kodwa email marwa mycityscopetv@gmail.com kata www.cityscopemediacenter.co.ke. Cityscope Training College. Think, believe, achieve.
Maybe that was the person may nyaka dark, but because the person is maybe poor or the person on a job, they believe that if someone is a doctor, someone is a what, the title, wanaangalianga the title. Now they will respect. Ota utaambiwa vumilia tu nyathina, vumilia ukikiuogi. Zamoro daktari chandi
Mara.
Tinzi ni vumilia to giyudo tieno moro mano yudo maonge pesa. Nyathina bawuoro gimitime dalano, jogo tuwei. Parents tema changia mare ema ketho marriages omera. Because ngimbe na wadi giketo marriages ohala. Gidwa ni giyute. Yeah. Koro ken dak kaka chon en dak. Maka ng'ato nowuok modhi modonjo ka ng'ato to en dak. Makata ang'o motimore gidak. Kata ang'o motimore gidak. Nowadays winjo mana ni nyathina ko padi wuogo wada wuogo aseketo nyapiko biro ka giedoranga. To ka en ja pesa.
All right, welcome back to the Scope Connect conversation, and this morning we are discussing about marriages. How are marriages important, or how what are some of the things that are affecting our marriages in today's society, in the setup that we are living today, and also in this generation. Before we took a commercial break, we wanted to discuss something on communication, finances, and also trust in marriage. And so, Brenda, first of all, in this marriage, do you think love is enough? Is love enough?
When it comes to marriage, love is not enough. Because I can say that love fades. That thing people call love, it fades. The feeling. The feeling can fade, and then you now remain with the reality, the situation in the ground. Now everything is now the reality, not that butterfly thing, whatever you feel. Everything just faded away. Now you look at someone and then you realize, now I'm going to stay with this person for the rest of my life. That's why so many people make so many mistakes. Someone is like, I love that girl. And the girl you love doesn't know how to cook, doesn't know how to do this, doesn't know how to do this. In your life, you need someone who knows how to do these things. And then you are like, I love her. And then you reach that point whereby that thing they call love now disappears. It now disappears. Let me tell you, I can say that mutual understanding and respect matters a lot more than what you call love. when you mutually you are into agreement with each other, and then you respect each other, that is now love. Because love comes with respect, it comes with mutual understanding. You people are in agreement, we are going to do this. It reaches a point where you cannot just do things on your own. You will have to understand, I cannot now do things on my own. I will have to consult, I will have to ask questions, ask permission before I do this. Now I cannot just go to club and do this and this and this. You cannot claim you love me, but you still feel like you need your freedom. You can go to club, you can come in the middle of the night, you can do this. Whether your partner likes this or not, you can do whatever you feel like, and you call it love. And someone still tell you, oh, I love you, you know I love you. No. And that is not love. Love is respect, love is mutual understanding, and there's nothing like love without respect and all that in it. Communication, very, very vital in a relationship. Where there is no communication, you can't even say there is love. Where someone can just do whatever but then nowadays people just hang on this thing they call love. I don't know what is this thing people call love, because when someone talks about love and the things they do to someone they love, now you love someone to extent that you can hurt them in the name of I love you. I love you. Now I'm hurting you because I love you. What is that? How can you define love? How can you say that is love? That's why I'm saying people don't know what love really is. If you know what love is, and again I can say the Bible was very specific that a man is supposed to love the wife, and the wife is supposed to respect the man.
And submit.
That's where the problem is. A woman disrespects you and claims that she loves you. You cannot love someone if you can disrespect. The moment you realize that you can disrespect that person, just know there's nothing like love in that relationship. So I can say that when you want to get married, you have to look for serious values and the reality in the ground. I'm getting married to this person, and I'm going to stay with this person for the rest of my life. Can this person stay with me if in my lowest moment? Can this person stay with me if I lose this job today? Can this person stay with me if I get into an accident? Now I cannot walk, I cannot do this. Can this person still stay with me and respect me? Not these people will push you with the wheelchair. Maybe they are there because the house is big and all that, so they don't want to leave. Now they will push you to your death. That is not love. So respect, I will admit myself to someone or respect me as much as I respect them. But if someone who tells me that, oh, I love you, and buys you things, and then they say that I love you, but they disrespect you. They can sit down and talk behind your back. They can say evil things about you. They can talk the way, they can even talk to you anyhow, even in public and all that. There's no mutual understanding and respect between you. But they claim that they love you. So people don't know what is love. I don't know whether I'm the one who understands it's wrong, but I believe that respect, good communication, and mutual understanding matters a lot in a relationship. And look at the reality in the ground. Ask yourself some questions. If this and this happened today, can I still stick with this person? If this and this happens today, can I still stay with the same person I claim that I love? Then you will know if you love that person.
Now, sometimes I remember last Friday we were discussing something to do with the love in a relationship. That sometimes I was telling my panel here that sometimes love fades in marriages.
Exactly.
And now that's why you're supposed to know someone for a while. Make this person your friend, your best friend.
Yes.
After making sure that this person is your best friend, now when love fails, when love fades, now the friendship now picks up.
Exactly.
Now you will be two best friends under the same roof. Because when love fades, sometimes you find that that's when you start feeling as if this person is not worthy, you're not even supposed to be here. You want to walk out of the relationship and everything. You start throwing tantrums, so you feel like probably when you are talked to this way, you feel like this kind of man is speaking rudely to you, such that kind of things. That's why it is encouraged, at least know somebody before you get into a serious engagement or into a serious relationship. Make this person your friend, because some of these things, love, this person won't, we cannot say that love is something from day one up to the very end. Sometimes it fades, sometimes it comes back. Yes. Yeah. So it's something that you cannot be sure of. Sometimes you feel as if you don't want to see this person, you don't want to see him around, or maybe you don't want to see her around. So such things happen in the relationship. Now, finances
before you go to finances, let me add something. There's something also called infatuation.
Yes.
Yeah. So infatuation is there for the first 3 months when a relationship with someone. A lot of infatuation. You see this person, you feel like this is the person. This is the person. That they call it the butterfly stage.
Yes.
That is when this person writes you a message, you just read the message, smile, and you feel like this is the person. Then after 3 months, everything that just changes. You don't feel it anymore. The spark is not there. Nothing at all. That's when you will know that was not love. That was infatuation. So they say before you do anything in a relationship and whatever, give yourself some time and see if you are compatible and matching with this person. Was it just some fling passing by?
Yes.
If people took it serious, entering a marriage, making promises which are not there, then you come back telling us that marriage is a scam. It's a scam for you because you made it a scam, not for everybody. If you don't follow the right channel, if you have decided you want to marry someone, know this person. In the first 3 months in a relationship, know this person. Don't enter into bedroom matters and all that, and then you come back and realize that all this was a mistake. You just have to go step by step. That way you will know if the fling is still there, if that love you thought it was is still there. Can I still respect this person? You have to know that person through her lows and her highs.
In the room. This is something that breaks most of the marriages. In fact, it happens now when probably the two couples are earning. The two couples are earning. And in most cases when the woman is earning more than the man. Now there have been arguments. Many couples argue about finances. Now how best do you think they can make sure that they resolve? How can they talk about their finances and harmonize them so that at least they agree? If the man is the sole provider, or maybe the man is the sole provider, yes, but now that we are in a relationship, we are in this together.
Yes.
Can we divide? Can we put whatever we have on the table, and then now let's divide 50-50 now. You bring yours, I bring mine, we put it together, we see on what to do with it.
Yes.
What's the best solution for finances? Because it is something that is destroying several marriages.
If I want to talk about finance, that is another big problem in marriages and all this.
Yes.
If you are a man and you want to marry a woman, don't woo that woman with finances before even the marriage. Don't overdo it to extent, you know very well I will not be doing this once we are in a marriage, because you will break that woman's trust. Maybe the woman trusted you because you are giving. Some people just, it doesn't mean that I'm a good digger. I just like a giving person. It's even written in the Bible, let's be a givers. I just like someone who can provide, someone who can give. And then you show me this in our early stages of relationship, that you are a giver. You are this person, I don't have to even remind you, just do your things, you just send whatever you are sending and all this. And then when you are just doing this to woo a woman into marriage, then now that people are in the marriage, now the man stops doing all these things, and then you break this woman's heart. Again, as a woman, don't go into a marriage expecting everything to be roses all the time. Sometimes it must be dark on the other side. Sometimes the man doesn't have money. Before you enter into any serious relationship, whether marriage or just serious relationship, you need to know how your partner handles money situation, finances. You need to know, how do my partner handle money? How do my partner behave when there is no money? And how do my partner behave when there is money? When you see a woman who wants to be closer to you and happy with you during your salary end month here, where he's very happy calling you sweet names and he's there. And then when he knows that after 1 to 2 weeks the salary is not there, now you are in that stage whereby there's no salary and all that, you are now struggling. Then you see this person distance themselves with you. They can even answer you rudely. You call them and they keep on telling you they are busy, their attention is now divided. I can tell you that is someone you cannot survive with. Because marriage, there's ups and downs, and there are those dry days, there are those days whereby everything is just green and everything is just okay. So before you make that decision, whether you are a man and woman, you need to understand your partner's situation when it comes to finance. How do this person handle finance? There are also some men, when they have finance, they change. They don't even come to their house. They even marry second wives. And then when there is that finance is now over, then their eyes now open, they realize that you are the only wife they have. They come back to you and abandon the other person. So you have to know all these things. Then again, here in the house now, I'm a woman, I'm working, I'm earning, you are also working, you are earning. I don't support these 50-50 things, because that is where the change of roles will now start coming in. Yeah, the woman will feel like, I'm also doing the same thing you are doing in this, I'm also providing the same. I think a man, because they say a man should be a provider, I think men should always try to be on top when it comes to providing. For you to just earn that respect and all that. And that doesn't mean you should look down upon your partner because you are the one doing almost everything. Not just doing almost everything, but the higher percentage. Cliff, even in the house, there are things that a woman is not supposed to buy. Like a woman buying a bed and a mattress. Now you people have separated, and now the woman wants to take her things, and then the woman is living with the bed and the mattress and all that. There are things that as a man, don't allow a woman to buy in the house. Try as much as possible. To buy those things. Even if you want to enter into any marriage, make sure you have 1, 2, 3 that are yours. Let the two men come into your house and find you with some bed and some mattress. Let a woman buy bed sheets and all that. That is okay if they buy bed sheets and all that. But there are things we are not supposed to allow a woman to buy. Again, there are things we are not supposed to allow a woman to do in the house. Like a woman is the one paying rent. That's why nowadays, see, this story is trending. A woman can just change her mind all of a sudden. She sees you like you are not now a man enough because of that changing of roles. So as a man, the house should make sure that you're the one paying for that rent. Let the woman buy food, let the woman buy these other things and whatever, because that's how they're supposed to support, according to me. I don't think it's okay if my man allows me to be the one paying rent every month. You don't have a voice in that house, my friend. You don't have a voice in that house. You can't even, you don't have a voice in that house. You can't do anything. I'm telling you. It's change of roles in the society that brings this issue. So I think financially we can agree to sit down. Let's give this amount to support this, If you people have projects together, you have these projects together, you can have some projects we're doing together. Maybe you want to start a business, you want to start some school, you want to start this and this. Then let's agree on which percentage I'm giving and which percentage you are also giving. We can agree to give 50-50. But when it comes to the money that is being used inside the house, now leave around the businesses. Inside the house, hakuna kitu kama 50-50. As a man, be the provider. Let me buy clothes and all this. Do the major job in the house. So if you can,
Now, maybe before getting into marriages and everything, should now there be agreement between now the two couples that now, before we get into marriages, now let's understand. This is my role as a man, and this is my role as a woman.
Yes.
So if at all we will be giving, maybe if at all we will be talking about our finances, at least we are getting in a relationship that we are clear that this is what I will be doing, and maybe because there are others that probably have each and every person have their own account, and then they have one joint account for the family. That
Yes.
means they have agreed that apart from your own account that you will be having,
Yes.
there's this money that will be, there's a percentage that will be contributing. You bring yours, I bring mine, we put it together, we put it in this account.
Yes.
And this account, probably there are projects that, like for example, the one that you said that probably there are couples that have projects together. They do that for that account. And also, apart from projects, there are probably kids. They also start saving for the kids.
Yes.
Does it mean that it is prudent, or mama, it is proper to discuss some of these things before they enter into these marriages?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And also let me say this, it's very important that you discuss financial issues and you understand your partner when it comes to finance before you venture into any marriage. Again, let me say that when it comes to businesses together, people change, my friend, people change. You see nowadays there are so many battles in court, people are fighting over wealth and all this, they divorce, now everybody's claiming this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. When you want to start a project together as partners and all this, you have to, as a partner, as a person, I can say that you have to secure yourself. You have to know how many percent do you own in that business, and your partner owns how many percentage in that business. That is where many women go wrong. You support your partner, but you don't care whether do you own that business or not. And then one day when you realize that you have been left alone is when you start from the scratch. Now you want to go to court, you want this by force, but there's nothing that shows that's yours and all that. I can also say that there's where some men fail. A man stop giving money to the wife because the wife is also working. As much as I'm working, in fact, I'm earning more than you earn. As my man, just give me that small you have. Yani sometimes just send me money. Just send me money. Actually, I don't know how that thing makes women feel, but it makes a woman respect a man. Don't assume that, oh, my woman is earning more than me, my woman is now taking care of everything. Now let me just relax and do this and do this. I've seen so many women complain about this, that, oh, my husband is working, yes, I'm earning more than, I'm doing this, 1, 2, 3. A woman might be doing everything in the house, and she doesn't have a problem with that, but she has a problem with her man not giving her even credit of 20 bob. Just give her even 100. Just send her even 2,000 only. Whatever you can get, just send your woman some money. Women respect men who just show some gratitude and provide. That's a sign of a provider. So that is what almost all women are looking for in marriages. Now you have to be a provider, whether you are earning less or not. You can. Nobody is just there not getting anything. Maybe you are going to a mjengo, you are earning 500 a day. Just buy some small food. Tomorrow buy something. Maybe it's on Friday now. Just make sure you send your woman some money and all this. That thing brings a lot of peace in the house and whatever. A woman just feel bad if you don't see your man's money. That's why many women will start saying you are cheating. Why don't you take your money and all this? And maybe your money is just working in the house. For you as a man, you feel like my money is working in the house. The other day I did this. I did some shopping. I paid school fee and I do this. And the woman is still complaining, I don't see your money. What they mean is that you have to show that you are a provider. Just give a woman some money. Some will give them that money, they will use the same money to buy you a gift, actually. Yeah, you give them that your money, they use the same money you gave them to buy you something else, to appreciate you for what you did. She didn't even use that money for herself. She also used that money in the house and all that. So women love it. Women love it as much as I understand. Women, I'm also a woman, we just love it when you show that you're a provider. Whether you have more, whether I have more, you have to provide. Yes.
Now, speaking of giving gifts, you've spoken about give, and then it has given me a question that I want to talk about. Why do you think most women doesn't value gifting their men? They feel like they're the people who should be gifted.
Yeah. Now that is where I say that is now being selfish. You want this man to be gifting you with things, but you don't give in return. That is someone who is only thinking about themselves. Now that is when you know you are in a relationship by yourself. You are dating yourself. Yeah, the person you are dating doesn't value you. Men also, as much as women we have emotions and all that, men also have emotions. Men also want to be treated well. Men also want to be given gifts. Actually, there are some families whereby the woman and the kids, when you see them dressed up, maybe going for some function or in church, and the man is also there, you will think that the man is their gardener or someone, a random person they just met on the way, because most men don't know how to buy clothes for themselves. And I can say it's the work of a woman to buy clothes. Most men don't go to the market to start bargaining how much, let me take it with this and all that. They can't do that. And then again, the kind of jobs men do, a man is working from Monday to Friday, from 8 in the morning up to 4 in the evening, and then you expect this man is tired, is doing everything, is providing, is this, is sending you much money, and then you want this man to also think of buying his own clothes. Not all men buy their own clothes. Most men, they have money, they have everything, but they don't even think of buying their own clothes. Now, as a man, as a woman, it's now your responsibility to buy this man clothes. Make sure that your man is also looking good, it's also looking perfect, it's also smelling good, it's also smelling perfect. That is now taking care of the man, taking care of the things, taking care of everything in the house. So some women just want to be gifted, they want clothes. Oh, I saw this new designer, I want to buy it. But they don't see the designers, the same new designers for their husband. Now, just know, one person is fooling the other. Those are the relationships whereby if something happens that the man loses their job on that particular day, that relationship or that marriage stops that day. Whatever follows is now what wanapimiana. And the woman is now looking for an opportunity. The woman is now scheming on where to go to. If I leave this one, already she has made up her mind. She's leaving you because now you are jobless. Now she's not going to get whatever she was getting from you. But if a woman can also decide to maybe gift you with something around that, now that is a mutual respect, understanding, and that is love.
So that is why probably women get to understand your men, get to understand what they want, what they like, how they want it to be done. It just feels, it just gives them a little bit of joy, in as much as actually most women don't think that men are just some stones. They don't have feelings, they don't get emotionally broken, they don't need that care. They also need that baby boy treatment, of course, but I know most ladies don't reason it to that towards that direction, but these men also need to be cared about. Now, in terms of caring of men, there's also a little bit discussion in communication. Yes, you find that most relationships break because most of the marriages break because they lack proper communication. They lack proper communication. You find that there's a man that most men don't like speaking out whatever they feel, because they feel like they'll be laughed about, they'll be people will say, but you are a man, this is something that you can handle. There are things that men can't handle themselves. There are things that even you as women, you cannot handle yourself. You need to speak out. And also, when there is no communication, you can never know what is happening with your man or your woman. Now, how best, or what do you think can be done so that at least marriages, they normalize communication? They talk their issues, they speak out when there is trouble, when probably mtu amemkosea. You can sit down, reason as old people, and then find amicable solution towards a problem.
Communication is a vital key when it comes to marriage, because everything starts with communication. It's the man to come and approach you, communicate to you. That's communication. Your reply is also a communication. You people agreeing to start this thing together, it's also a communication. Now, when it reached a point when you people stop communicating properly, that is now a done deal. No marriage there. That's where things die. There are marriages where people don't communicate. If you want to talk to someone, talk through the child. The woman wants something, and the woman is talking to the husband through the child. The husband is not talking to the woman through the child. Now, let me say, we're talking about giving gifts. That is also another form of communication. When I buy you something from my heart, it means that I am showing you a gesture that I care for you, I love you, I want you to look nice, I want you to look good. Now, on the other side, sometimes they reply. Some people, you buy them something, you buy them gifts, and then they don't even value whatever you give them. If you don't like the thing, I think there's a proper way you can communicate. Look for a proper time and a proper way to let someone know that this thing you like buying for me, I really don't like it. Because someone might like something, now they are buying for you that thing each and every time. Then you tell them in a polite way, so that next time if I'm going to buy you another gift, I know what you like. I will buy you exactly what you like. Do you appreciate when someone buys you a gift? That is form of communication. How people do things in the house really matters. Form of communication really matters in the house. If the communication is broken, the channel of communication is broken in the house, it becomes very difficult for this house to stand, because you will not know what I'm going through, you will also not know what I'm going through. Now this is where women have a problem. Most women, there are also men who are like this actually, but I can tell you when it comes to communication, there are women who likes to tell the third party their marital problem. The husband is not even aware of what is happening, but the woman is already telling everybody what is happening. Maybe as a man, you don't even know in the morning when you left the house, you wronged your wife, but she's already called her mother, her sister, everybody that you wronged her. But you're not even aware you wronged this person. So involving third parties into your relationships, if you people don't communicate, you need to try it first until you come to realize this thing is not now going to work. Now maybe if you want to try this, let's call another person. Most of these church-going women, their pastor is their everything. That's where they get, they want something from their men. They will go ask their pastor if it should be done this way or this way. Pastor is doing this, then pastor is there giving you advice. The same pastor giving you advices, and maybe he cannot even control his own home, he's having a problem also, but he's advising you on this. Then you come back with the wrong information. Understanding really matters. There are things you know that if I do this, my partner will not like it. If I do this, my partner will not like it. Then you obey that and you respect that. You want to say something to your partner, look for the appropriate time to talk to someone. If you people cannot have intimate communication, actually men fear intimate communication. When you just tell a man, I want us to talk about something, pressure. Huyo sasa umempea pressure kabisa. That man can even start to avoid you for no good reason, without even listening to you. Without even listening to you, he will just start avoiding you for no good reason. He comes in the house and he starts being like he's having some headache. He goes to the shower and he wants to take 1 hour in the shower just because you said there is something I want us to talk about. Maybe it's a good thing, a good idea. I don't know why men fear real communications actually. If you want people who fear real communications are men. That's why women feel neglected. When you don't talk to your woman in a proper way, just have some days for the family, inaitwa family days. If you people are working both, maybe Saturday you go to church, Sunday you go to church, pick one of the weekend days and then have what is called family days. And there are also people who have no sense of humor at all. Maybe you are just joking about something and then all of a sudden they change it into a very serious thing. So you need to understand each other. Understanding is very key when it comes to communication, proper communication. There are also women who don't know how to complain. Maybe I have a complaint about how you keep on throwing your socks. But instead of telling you, Baba Nani, I can sometimes just take your socks to the bin there. Don't just throw it that way. I don't like the way you just keep on leaving things scattered everywhere. There are men who do that. There are men, that's why they do that. We don't expect a woman to be leaving things scattered. That a man doing that sometimes is not that bad. And now I want to correct this. How am I supposed to do this? Some women will be using their children. If I see that socks there again, if I do this, if I see this shouting in the house, and then the man will realize that you are communicating to him indirectly, and that is disrespect to a man. You need to find a way of telling your man this and this. Now, as a man, when my wife is complaining about this, I need to consider that and understand my wife doesn't like this and this and this. That's a proper way of communication. So communication is another big problem in the house. So when there is a small misunderstanding, now people just complain through children, through TikTok, through status. Some people start announcing your problems on their status, and you see the things they are writing. They start posting how single they are again, and you are like, we are still in this house and you are already single. So you see such kind of things. So proper communication matters a lot. Yeah.
Now, speaking of proper communication, there is also issues of trust. When there is no proper communication, there's also lack of trust.
Yes.
Do you think how can trust be gained back, probably when there is a lack of trust between the two, probably because of a betrayal or something? Maybe someone felt like the other party has cheated. Maybe someone felt like, no, there's something that probably my partner is discussing outside about me that is not right. How can they gain probably their trust back?
Once you are staying with someone or married to someone, one thing you have to put in your mind is that this person is not perfect. So 1 or 2 days, one day, this person will betray me. Something will happen between us. Now you have to start knowing how you can forgive your partner. Put it in your mind. If he does this, I will have to forgive this person. I will have to do this. But if you are this person that I can't forgive, whatever I can't forgive, and then I'm telling you, there will be no relationship, there will be no marriage. Now, when it comes to trust, it's very easy. So many people lie. So many people pretend that they have forgiven you. Most so women, they say women don't forgive easily. They can pretend that they have forgiven you, but try to do anything that this person will remind you of everything you have done to them.
Yes.
Even the bad, how it started and all this. Now there are some people you can try to forgive them, but some people are not forgivable. You forgive this person today, then the next day the same problem. You forgive again. That's now someone taking advantage of you. That's now someone, I don't know how to say that, that's someone who's now taking advantage of you. Because I forgave you today, then tomorrow you're doing the same thing. You expect me to forgive you again. Then you keep on doing the same thing. Then you want me to still continue forgiving. If you do this, I forgive you. Then we have to move away from that topic, from that thing. Don't repeat it again. We don't bring that issue again. And then we move on. But it's a situation whereby someone cheated on you, you forgive this person, and then you realize he's still doing the same thing. How do you forgive that now? Even if I want to be forgiving, even if I want to forgive you, okay, the Bible says we forgive, I don't know, 77 times, yes. And all that. Meaning we forgive for entity, but it can reach a point whereby now I will have to forgive you and let you go so that you don't hurt me anymore. Now I forgive you and forget about you. Yeah. Yeah, so people have to be very careful before you just break somebody's heart thinking they will stick because forgiveness. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Brenda. Even as we are winding up now, let me take you into a little bit of quick fire round. Just one word for these short questions. Now, the first one is love or respect?
Respect. Yeah, respect matters.
Joint account or separate accounts?
Me personally, I can prefer a separate account because things go ways out that sometimes things I can prefer, let's everybody have their separate account. Then maybe if we start a business or something and we have a kid, we can put the name of the child in that business. That is according to me. But if one day we get tired of each other and we decided to quit, I go peacefully, you go peacefully, we can still meet and talk, we can still decide to rekindle it again and all this. Actually, what makes it very difficult now to rekindle most of the marriages or whatever when there is a breakup is this thing you call joint account and supporting someone blindly. You are behind this person, giving all your support and all this, and then one day you realize that everything is now his. You don't have anything. You can't heal from that. That's in a very heavy, serious heartbreak. Yeah. So I can
You prefer separate accounts?
Yeah, let's have separate accounts, but we can do things together.
All right. Should couples share phone passwords?
Yes. Yes. 1 + 1 is 1. We are married and we are supposed to trust each other. Why not share? What if something happens to you now, you cannot and I cannot access your phone, and maybe that's where there is money or something. What if people die abruptly nowadays? People die while sleeping and all this. And then now I don't know anything. By the way, there are so many unclaimed assets also in the banks. Some properties, you just see a fairy, maybe a very beautiful house somewhere and all that. The house just got abandoned and people are wondering, why is this house abandoned? Maybe the partner did not reveal that I have a certain house somewhere, I have this and this and this somewhere. Actually, there is a case of a man who built some plots somewhere. This is a true story, and I even know the people. The husband had 2 wives. He built a plot somewhere. He was the owner of these plots, and then the man died in a road accident. The tenants continued staying into that plot. Nobody was asking them for rent. Nobody was talking to them. They just stayed, and then that's when people came to realize that so this man died. And it's like the man did not even inform the family, 2 family, imagine. He didn't even trust any of the wives to inform about this plot and all this. All this thing came, and later on it's when a friend came in now to help and all this. When these people already stayed, I don't know, for around I don't know how many months, and then now they came, now they want this rent and all this and whatever. That's how we knew something was wrong. Like, so this family didn't know that their man had this kind of an investment. So sometimes I think it's okay to tell your partner the kind of investment you have. Let your partner know, even if you don't want them to be involved or one to reason, let them know what is going on. Let them know your password, because if you are not hiding anything, then why everybody is having their whatever? Yeah.
Another one is counseling before marriage important?
Very, very important. Counseling before marriage is very important, because there are people who are professional in counseling. They know, they have experience. They can tell you, you need to amend this and this. For this your marriage to work, you people need to amend on this and this. If you cannot amend on this and this, maybe you people will not last. And then you realize that they are telling the truth. Actually, in churches, before people get weddings and all that, they do the counseling and all that. So I can prefer you people go for counseling if you can get a good counselor. It can help you also know if you people are bonding, because they say love is blind.
Can long distance marriage work?
Long distance marriages, it can work, and it can communication between you people. If you people can communicate properly, every time I call you, you are available. You can talk to me, we can talk, you can tell me this, I can tell you this. If you people can communicate properly, I can tell you it can just work, and then you build trust. It's communication and then trust between you. But here is a situation where you people are in long distance relationship, and then there are restrictions. At this time, don't call me. And mostly you realize that's at night. Why? Because I'm sleeping. If there is no proper communication between couples who are in long distance relationship, people are lying to each other.
Can love alone sustain a marriage?
No. No. There is nothing like love alone. Respect, mutual understanding has to be there, and that is what defines love. If this person claims that they love you and they don't respect you, someone claims that they love you and they can even hurt you, they don't even value, and they are telling you that they love you, then what is love? Why are you with me? Why do you say you love me? You cannot love me if you cannot respect me. You cannot love me if you cannot respect me, value me. You cannot love me. You can do whatever you want to do. You can even threaten my life. You can even, people kill themselves nowadays and they call it love. That is not love. That is not love at all.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much also, Brenda, for your your insights
Yes.
that are inspiring, and I've also learned something as a young person, and I hope you also learned something. So even as we finalize, maybe in less than 30 seconds, there is this young person like my camera or lady who is behind the camera, who is still looking for somebody to love,
Yes.
who is still preparing for marriage, and sometimes they don't know how to go about these things. Now, just one advice to some of these young people, young men and women who are out there and also who are watching, what can you tell them?
One, don't hurry into marriage. Take your time, build that relationship, build that friendship. If you feel like something is wrong, I'm telling you, trust your feelings, trust that God, something is definitely wrong. And don't marry because you think you are in love with that person. Love fades, love leaves, and you will remain with the reality. So marry someone you respect, someone you feel like you can spend the rest of your life with. Marry someone who respects you back, someone who values you. Discuss finances. You have to understand your partners, how they deal with finance. I'm not talking about wealth, I'm talking about finance. When it comes to finance, even someone who's just doing a small business, that is finance. You people need to discuss your source of finance and how you people will be doing your finances together. You need to know your role in that marriage, and you need to know your partner's role in that marriage, and you need to know, can my partner play these roles, and can I also play my roles to this partner? That is another problem in marriages. And when I talk to finance, this one also goes so much to the ladies. Don't marry someone because they are wealthy. Wealth fades away, and by the time you will open your eyes and then you realize that you married the wrong person because of the wealth, you will be having 3 kids. Now you don't know where to go with these 3 kids. Then you start becoming bitter and a motivational speaker on social media. Oh, marriage is a scam. Oh, marriage is this. Oh, I'm only here because of my kids. Marry someone because you can respect that person no matter the situation. Be ready to also help. Be ready to also appreciate. Proper communication is also key in relationship, and you can detect this as early as possible in your relationships. You call someone 5 good times. For what reason? Call someone twice. If they don't call you back, that person, something is wrong somewhere. See how someone behaves with you. How do someone gives you your time? There are people, they will never give you time. They don't have time with you. They are only there small time. Most of their time, they want to spend most of their time doing their own thing. And maybe most of men has this problem with their friends. A man who is just so much into friends and all this. Know that once you get married, you cut whatever the bond you are having with your friends and your family, and you are starting a new life and a new bond with your new family now, with your wife. Be someone, there's some things you can just do and then inform someone later, oh, I did this. But there's things you cannot do. Even if most ladies, we have this problem. There are ladies that, nowadays we start staying alone at a very early age. Maybe after high school, I'm in college now, I'm staying alone, I'm used to doing my own things. Now, when you get married, there are some decisions you cannot make alone. You have to wait for your partner, discuss with them, and when you do this, there are women, you just realize she's doing this. So a woman, you married this woman with a child. She came into this relationship with a child. Now, she was a single mom before. She used to change schools because she feels like she's alone. She was making these decisions alone. Now, you are married to this man, and then you still change school the way you want. You just do things the way you want. You don't involve this man. And then this man will detach with your child. Then you start communicating, oh, he doesn't love my child because this child is not his. He says what. So proper communication has to be in every marriage. But don't rush. Don't rush into marriage. Don't marry for material gains. Don't marry because you are desperate. You say, oh, life is now hard. The only option is to get married. You will regret it. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Brenda, for the insight that you've given. Remember, we are not expert. We are just giving our thoughts, that at least we try help you with there trying to find what is good for you, and also probably you might be facing some of these challenges in your marriages. We're just here to guide and counsel you, maybe to help you learn also also as well as we learn. I think we really have to move out the studio because Meshach is on my neck that our time is up. We have to move. And remember, before we finish this show today, is that a strong marriage is built on trust,
Yes.
communication, respect, patience, and also commitment. Challenges will come, but couples who choose to work together
Yes.
can overcome them. I've been your host, Clifford Gonda, with my super co-host here,
Brenda Agenyo.
all right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with us since the show began up to this moment. If in case you are tuning in for the first time, remember to catch this same show next week, same time, same place. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Scope Connect on Cityscope TV, and have a wonderful day ahead.